Alright, for Crystal Jaffa in Rhode Island, because we love our customers. We're going to set you up straight with your broccoli, rice, and chicken, but I have to just do Dizzy's lunch. So I got my 2-quart saucepan here with my cover. Make sure the whistle works. And this is frozen. I'll refresh the same. My frozen carrots right in the pan. My frozen broccoli right in the pan. And you know, remember, I always talk waterless, but it's really called the minimum moisture method. You have to replenish the moisture that was lost from the farm to the grocery store to your house. So we're going to add in a 2-quart saucepan 2 shots of water. 1, 2. Bam, bam. And that's it. We're going to go to our back burner. We have a gas flame. Put it on just a slightly above medium flame. And cover it with the valve up. Now if I was eating it when it whistled, I'd be done. I like my stuff with a little crunch. But my dog's going to eat it, so I'm going to shut it, the stove, shut the whistle, and then just leave it on off for 15 minutes. Happy cooking. We're here to help. We love it. Alright, we're whistling. We're shutting the whistle. We're shutting the stove. We're done. If Dizzy likes it mushy, so we'll let it sit for 15. We have our 10-inch paella pan. We're going to do our chicken breast, the ones I do at the demonstration. We have our 8-inch skillet. We're going to do our thin sliced chicken breast, which I don't usually cook that, but we're going to do it for you. If it's really too thin, it will actually probably burn and dry out unless you add a little oil. That's the same thing with very thin fish, but I think we're going to be alright. We have our 3-quart, which you have a 4-quart you can do this in, with just our 2 cups of rice. Normally you would add 4 cups of water. We're going to add 3 cups of liquid. And our 2-quart for our fresh broccoli that you requested. Fresh broccoli chopped up. Full, whole, fat chicken breast, thinly sliced chicken breasts, some seasoning, and again for our rice, you can do 1/3 less water. So for 2 cups of rice, you would 3 cups of water. 3 cups of liquid will do. So I have 2 cups of water and 1 cup of chicken stock, but you can do that however you'd like. I have a gas stove. I like to cook I like to put it all in, let it whistle, and then simmer it for half the cooking time and leave it off for half the time. If you forget that and you happen to simmer it for the whole time, that will be fine too. We're here to help. 1-888-80-ROD, Facebook.com/dinner for 2. We're going to put a medium high flame to preheat our 10-inch paella pan. Leave that uncocked, a little cocked. That's what she said. Put a medium high flame on our 8-inch skillet in the back for our thin breasts. Add our 3 cups of moisture to our 2 cups of rice and our 3-quart, which you would use your 4-quart, I think. Add 2 cups of water, 1 cup of chicken. We are going to cover the rice with the whistle up. Put a medium-high flame on there. When it whistles, we are going to simmer it for 10 minutes and then shut it for 10 minutes, and we should be done. So that whistles up. In the meantime, we're going to put our fresh broccoli in the 2-quart. And we can chop the stalks. There's a lot of vitamins in there. You want it to be at least half full, and just like we did with the frozen crystal, we're going to add some moisture that was lost from the farm to the store to your house. 2 quarts, it's 2 shots of moisture, which is equivalent to 2 ounces. Now, for me, we put it with the whistle up. When I see the steam, I shut it because I like it really hard. But if you just shut it when it whistles, it will be done. If you want it like kind of soft and mushy, sometimes my girl likes it that way, you would just push the valve, shut it, shut the stove, and leave it on off for about 5 minutes. Uh-oh, no flame. There we go. There's a flame. Gonna put just above a medium flame on our vegetables. When that whistles, we are done. Our rice, when it whistles, we're going to simmer for 10 minutes and shut for 10 minutes. We're preheating our 8-inch skillet and our 10-inch paella pan. Let's see if there's some beads on the skillet. We do have some beads, so we're going to just shut this off for a second, get our thin sliced chicken breast, and live delicious. Happy cooking. We're back. It's 2:20. We have our thin sliced chicken breasts, and they're not transparent, so I don't think we'll need some oil, but we're going to put the nicer side, presentation side, down. Get a nice sizzle. Just stuff it in there. sides also cook. Sear that up probably for about 2 or 3 minutes. Cover it and live delicious. Now, that's really all we need. We have a little space left, so we'll just put this little piece in there. Like I said, we're going to push every side down to the metal. Season it with whatever you like. At 223, we're going to cover it. When it whistles, we're going to shut it. We're going to shut the whistle and simmer it for 5 minutes. The regular chicken breasts I would simmer because they're about 3 times as thick. About 15 minutes because I cooked them in my oven for 30 minutes. So, thin sliced chicken breast for Crystal in Rhode Island. We love our customers. Rice, fresh broccoli, and some thick chicken breasts, which we're going to see if we're preheated on that. And we are. We'll be right back with a thick chicken breast. We're back, so we have our 10-inch pie pan, our way thicker chicken breasts. We're going to put presentation side down and sear those for 5 minutes. So we're going to cover the thin chicken, I think, in about 1 or 2 minutes, and we're going to let this sear 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. And for any reason we get any burn marks, I'm going to show you how to get those flavor marks up and create some sauces. Because you can't mess up these pans. The flavor just wants to get into your pan. Let's season those bad boys up with some seasoned salt. Never hurt nobody. Some cayenne pepper because we like it hot, hot, hot. Might not be for everyone. Don't try this at home. Some adobo with cumin. And some chili lime powder. Alright, we're going to let that go probably to about 2:30. And I think at 2:23 we're going to cover our chicken breast. When it whistles, simmer for 5 minutes, and we will be done. Oh, 2:23. Let's cover that chicken right there. The whistle's up. When it whistles, we'll simmer it for 5 minutes and let it sit on off for 5 minutes. The rice, when it whistles, we'll simmer for 10 minutes and let it sit on off for 10 minutes. The broccoli, when it whistles, we're done. And at 2:28 or 2:30, we'll cover our fat chicken breast. When it whistles, simmer for 15 minutes. Our thin chicken breasts are whistling at 2:24, so we're gonna push that valve, turn it, go to our back burner on the gas stove, and simmer it until 2:29. But at 2:30, we're gonna cover our fat chicken breast, so it'll be 2:29 or 2:30 that we will shut that and be done. All right, we're still waiting on our rice and our broccoli, and we're about to live delicious at the dot check. Happy cooking. I'm actually going to try to burn that pan a little bit to make some sauce for you and show you how to clean it up. Just adding a little bit, so we're just going to cover that pan a little bit just like that so the grease doesn't splatter too much. And at 2:29, 2:30, we're going to shut our thin breasts and cover our thick breasts and live good. Now we're going to cover our chicken. When it whistles, we're going to simmer it for 15 minutes. Our thin chicken breasts, we are going to shut. They're done. Our rice, there's a little steam coming out. When it whistles, we will simmer for 10 minutes and shut up for 10 minutes. And our broccoli is not ready yet. But we got it covered. And if there's any burn marks in our pans, I'll show you how to make a sauce with that and clean it real easy. Because the right tools make all the difference. So Crystal, I just want to show you that this chicken back here, which again, you can always leave uncovered a little longer and simmer a little longer, is beautiful. I would always squeeze some lemon on it. You got some golden brown there, which again you can have more of if you just leave it uncovered a couple minutes longer. But it looks beautiful. I would season that up a lot more, but that's a nice golden brown. Nothing stuck to the pan. Thin chicken breasts from Purdue. If they're opaque, translucent, yes, I would rub some olive oil in there. And as you can hear, our rice is whistling, so we're going to push that and turn it on our gas stove, go to the front, and simmer for 10 minutes, and then shut for 10 minutes. Normally it tells you to simmer for 20 minutes, which you could if you forgot to shut it after 10 minutes, that'd be fine. But at 2:41 we're going to shut it, and 2:51 it'll be done. So we're good to go. So waiting on our broccoli. There was a whole head of broccoli. Our paella pan's whistling. We're going to push that and turn it. Go to our rear burner and simmer that for 15 minutes. So 2:41 to shut the rice, and 2:47 we'll shut the chicken breast. Whenever the broccoli whistles, we'll shut that. Happy cooking? I hope this helps. We love our customers. We've gone grease this. We've removed the thin chicken breast from our 8-inch skillet. Very easy to clean. My pans are very old. They do have some scratch marks on there, but the grease this is out. Chicken is waiting for my dog. I'm going to cover that. Put that in the fridge for Diz's dinner. We have some steam coming out of the 2-quart. It's not whistling. Our broccoli's not ready yet, but for me, because I know our pans, when I see that whistle, I like them really hard, like Chinese vegetable style, so I'd be done. Nice, bright, and green, a lot of vitamins in there, but a lot of people like them a little softer, so we're going to wait till it whistles, and then they'll be done. If you want them mushy, you'll shut the whistle, shut the stove, and let it just cook on off for 5 minutes. Waiting for 2:41 to shut our chicken, and 2:47 to shut our rice. Alright, our broccoli is whistling. We're going to shut that, push it, turn it, shut that part of the stove, and be done for me, but if you want it softer, just leave it off for 5 to 10 minutes. Check out the color. For me, that's good. If you want it a little softer, just let it sit on off for 5 minutes. Save energy. Go waterless, go greaseless, go green if you know what I mean. Where were we? 2:41 and 2:47, something like that? Alright, 2:41 we'll shut the rice. And, is that right? 2:31 we shut the rice. See, if we mess up, it doesn't matter. I'm going to shut the rice. And in live time, if we mess up, you'll see. Rice is easy to fix itself. But, I think at, 2:37 we shut the chicken, 2:47 we shut the meat. I think that's right. Let's shut the chicken. Cook it up, cook it up, cook it up. So, I just want to see what's going on. The broccoli's done. We've cocked the lid so we don't cook it anymore because I don't want it any more mushy. We're going to cover our Captain America pan over there to hold the lid and check out our beautiful breasts. I'm going to put it presentation side down. Bam. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Bam. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's gonna go. Ooh, bam. Beautiful. Beautiful breasts. It's like the girl from Total Recall. Woo-wee. And if this was Bernie, I would make a sauce with it, but you can see it's actually really not. It's actually beautiful. So go grease, let's cook that fat out. But we're gonna add to our breasts some chili lime Cholula. Tiny splash of apple cider vinegar. Yeah, daddy. A little bit of Frank's hot sauce. And some sesame garlic. Because if it looks better, it tastes better. And darling, you look delicious. Let's go get the grease out of this chicken breast pan. And I just want to show you. It needs to be washed, so it's only been wiped out, but easy to clean. Scratches don't affect their performance. If you have a girl that freaks out and cuts in the pans, that's what you'll have. We have our broccoli breast wing for our rice, and it's on the low somewhere until 2:51. We'll be back. Gotcha. And still waiting 2 minutes on the rice on off, but let me just show you the fat chicken breast pan without any water in it or anything. I just dumped out the grease and I put the chicken in a Tupperware. Not that bad at all. We're waiting for our broccoli. I put some ranch on there. The chicken breast for our rice. In 2 minutes. We're back. 2:51. We've been off for 10 minutes. And check out the deliciousness of the right tools. 1 scoop. Nothing more. 2 scoops. I'm trying to show you the bottom of the pan, Crystal. Probably too much, but we can do it. Got a beautiful plate, and we're gonna just put the rest of that rice away. Got some ranch on our broccoli, some seasoning on our chicken breast. We're gonna live delicious, and just look at that. Very easy to clean. The right tools make all the difference. 1-888-80. I love my customers. Call me anytime. Right quick at 2:53, I want to show you that we got a pan that's empty. Pretty easy to clean. Put the extra rice in a bowl. My rice is on my plate. Ranch on the broccoli. I'm going to put that hot pan right under some cold water. Let it soak while I eat and clean it right up. Call us anytime, 888-80-ROD. YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest,